This is a video about a serious and uncomfortable problem. I'd like to start by showing a graphic. Humans are shown in orange, domesticated animals like cattle, pigs, sheep are in red. Only the little green slice on the left are what we usually think of as wild animals. Large ones like elephants, giraffes, zebras, rhinos, hippos. Others such as bison, boar, deer, elk, wolves, koalas and kangaroos, rats and bats, hundreds of different kinds of monkeys, and the great apes like gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans. All the thousands of other land mammals are making up the little green part on the left. Looking at it, it's obvious that the world is overpopulated. If you add them all together, wild land mammals make up only 2%. And I've seen more recent statistics that it's even less than that now. Let me repeat that. The biomass of wild land mammals makes up less than 2%. Human beings and domesticated animals make up the other 98%. The world is overpopulated. And it's so uncomfortable to talk about this. In the past, it used to be that large environmental organizations mentioned overpopulation, but the problem was so unpopular, this was so unpopular to talk about, that apparently they stopped. Now, occasionally, David Attenborough mentions overpopulation, but for the most part, people are silent about it, which is so tragic because it means many people have never really thought about the problem or have never even heard about it. It's also difficult to talk about overpopulation because it's so different in different places. Where I live in Germany, people have had small families for a long time, and many people don't even want to hear that we are overpopulated. Some would even say we are underpopulated, which is such an insult to all those species on our planet that are actually endangered. Basically, this problem has been ignored for too long, and now it just has to be talked about, no matter how uncomfortable it is. So, what are we going to do about overpopulation? Where do you stand on this? How would you solve overpopulation? Have you ever really thought about it? Do you think that having children is always a personal choice? Or do you think it's also an interpersonal choice in which the community plays a role? Would you go so far as to support licenses to be a parent, or even a one-child policy? Population in Africa is growing alarmingly quickly. Do you think people there should get vasectomies? Or do you think we should only care about what happens in the West? Should we be more humble and shrink the economy, limit our consumption? Some people seem to think that it's all about education, and that when people are educated, they will choose small families. Do you believe that? And would it be a good thing if mostly the uneducated are having children? And there are worse ways to deal with overpopulation, like tricking people into injecting themselves with a substance. Even if that were done in such a way that children are mostly spared, that wouldn't be the right thing to do, would it? Or do you think we should deny and ignore overpopulation until a catastrophe occurs? David Attenborough says that the catastrophe is already here and we now need to find a way to save ourselves. Do you think it does not matter that we are destroying nature? Do you think God's creation should be respected and be treated with care? This concerns everyone, all of us. Let's recognize this problem, talk honestly about it, and think it through. Let's find a just and moral solution to the problem of overpopulation. Whoever watches this video, I'd like to ask you to please inform yourself about overpopulation. Form an opinion. I'll put some interesting links in the video description.
Human beings have overrun the world. The planet can't support billions of large meat eaters. There just isn't the space.